How do we start? I guess.
I was about to start singing the ESPN theme song.
Nice. All right, so this is our first installment of the Two Actors podcast. I'm here with my co-host, the B. Bradenton Harper.
Bailee B. Harper on Instagram.
Yeah. Bailee,
Collan.
that's spelt with two E's.
Yeah.
Bailee.
We're two actors. Right now we are in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. We're young. We're fresh.
I don't feel
We
young.
wear deodorant. The date is March 9th, Tuesday, 2021.
Indeed. My name is Collan.
Yeah, you're
Simmons.
Colin. You probably should say your name.
Yeah. We are co-hosts of the Two Actors podcast. How many times can we say Two Actors podcast
I mean,
in
it's
the
the
first
title.
episode?
It's the title.
It is.
We couldn't think of a better title.
Okay. So basically, this is going to be serving as a bit of a audio diary.
Audio
if you
diary
will.
and something for us to communicate, hopefully, as we gain traction in this market. Hopefully a way for us to communicate with fellow actors, I think.
I mean, I hope to have like special guests.
Yeah, that would be sick.
And
We just need a third microphone. We're kind of broke right
getting
now.
two was a little bit tough.
It was hard. It took us probably about 4 hours to figure out the equipment.
Yeah. But we're here now. And yeah. So this is going to be a little bit of everything. It's just going to be a recap.
Are we allowed to burp?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gone now.
No.
I know.
So we're going to be doing a bunch of different segments, just things we find fun, things to talk about. We're just gonna have a conversation, really, and
We'll have check-ins with how our career is going, and we'll have segments as you guys listen to this podcast, so you'll get to know it a little bit better. And we're also going to, this is obviously audio only, will be on all streaming platforms, whether it be Apple Music, Spotify. Spotify's the first one, I think, that we're going to throw
we're
it
gonna
on.
try and shoot for that.
Shoot for that tonight or tomorrow or in the
Tonight.
future. Truck, yeah.
I mean,
Anyway,
I guess tomorrow at
the
the latest.
what am I saying? Oh yeah. Also,
Uh,
visual will be on the YouTube channel, Two Actors Podcast. You can look that up. My friend Collan Simmons will be managing that because I have my own YouTube channel that I manage.
Okay, go ahead and plug it.
It's just my name, Bailee Harper. Same thing. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, go subscribe.
But you guys don't need to subscribe to that one. You need to subscribe to the Two Actors Podcast on YouTube because
subscribe to both.
that's why you're here.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, why don't we just get into
Our first
how?
segment.
No, like let's just talk about ourselves. How did we meet?
How did we meet, Colin?
don't
Didn't
know,
I
you
just say,
kinda
hey, you
showed
want to
up
go
one
get
day.
food?
Yeah. So basically, we freshmen in college.
At UW, Stevens Point. I'm from Green Bay. Colin is from the Twin Cities.
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I moved out here to go to the Bachelor of Fine Arts Acting program at University of Wisconsin Stevens Point, and I didn't know anybody coming with. It wasn't a very well-known program where I came from, but I toured it, and I decided that it was right for me.
There it is.
Oh, it came back. Thank God. I was
Sorry, I was in
waiting
the middle
for
of
it.
your story.
No, it's okay. So I was walking out of the arts building.
Wow, you remember this?
Yeah. You
You
don't
were-
remember this?
No.
Oh, that's a real.
Are we about to get emotional here?
I mean,
I hope the
guess
camera's
we could.
picking me up.
I've learned how to be emotional.
First chug.
Okay, so I was walking outside of the arts building that we have here on campus. It's called the Noel Fine Arts Building.
Why did you? You just said it so funny. You said the Noel Farts Building.
No,
said it.
I said the Fine Arts Building.
You were about to say farts. bro.
Okay. Anyway, I was walking out and I saw you walking back to your dorm, and I went over and I said, "Hey, do you want to go to Upper?"
You initiated the conversation.
Absolutely, I did. I mean, we could fight about it.
That's
later.
cap. I really don't care. It doesn't matter. We played ping pong. We were really fat. Then we started working out. Now we're absolutely yoked. Okay, maybe not super yoked. Colin's yoked. I'm kind of like small. Anyway.
All right. Okay, so that's basically how we met.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into your
I
background?
basically my background was I came here from Green Bay. I kind of grew up in the theater because both my parents are acting majors, theater majors. They were theater professors and teachers, and they directed in like the Fox Valley area, which is in Wisconsin. I was literally crawling through theaters when I was like a toddler. It's just what I've always done.
Yeah, what was the precise moment you decided that you wanted to do theater as a career?
I did. The way it worked was I did community theater all throughout middle school, and I was also into sports. I played football and golf and stuff like that. But once I got into high school, freshman year is when I really started taking it seriously. And I started doing musicals, plays, all that stuff, and I got some film opportunity. Right at the end of 8th grade, beginning of freshman year of high school is when I got some film opportunity, and I filmed some things in Indiana, Minnesota, for some independent film work. And I realized how much I loved film. And I had heard a lot about Stevens Point, where we are at school now. And
how much did you hear about it? Like, who did you hear it from?
I heard about it from people that were going there from Green Bay. So, like, people from Green Bay Southwest and other high schools around the area.
Okay.
But no one from my high school had gone there because
right.
No one from my high school was, like, as passionate about the performing arts as I was at the time. And I was like, sure, yeah, why not? Check it out. I went and toured twice. And I was like, yeah, I toured it twice. Once with my dad and once with, I think, my whole family came one time. And we just toured it. And I was like, after the second time, I was like, yeah, I love it here. It's a nice campus. It's not too big, not too small. And I auditioned for the program and I got in. And it was close to home. And I said, it's cheap. It's the perfect fit for me. And it worked.
Wonderful.
And now we're here.
That's a wonderful story.
But what I was going to say was our background is, our friendship, like, after meeting, we kind of went on this physical transformation together of, like, pushing each other to become better, not only better actors, but better people and more physically in shape and more mentally healthy, I think.
Yeah, just overall, just pushing each other to improve upon ourselves. And yeah, I guess in a little bit of my background and how I got started in theater was also quite similarly to Bailee. It was my parents were actors back in the Twin Cities in Minneapolis, around that area, and I remember watching them in shows when I was really little and wanting to try it. I didn't think it was going to be a career choice at all.
How young you had that thought? Like, you were like, there's no way I can do this for the rest of my life?
Oh yeah. Well,
how young
it was
did
like
you
a
think
hobby
that, though?
Almost.
Like, were you thinking those things like while you were like in your early stages of high school?
Middle school even. Like,
well, I feel like middle school you're still figuring things out.
Yeah, a little bit, but I knew that I didn't want to be an actor or go to school for acting. That's like I was kind of dead set on being like, I'm going to be different than my parents. You know, I'm not going to make the same mistakes they did. And then I just found out that everything else made me unhappy. So I had to pursue it.
Interesting.
I remember the conversation with my mom because I was going to go to school for computer engineering, actually. And I remember
At what age was this conversation?
This was probably my senior year of high school, so I was 18. I was 18.
Really?
Yeah. I call it my early life crisis. So I was going to go I was like, no, it must have been junior year because that's when you start applying to colleges, right?
Yeah.
Your junior year? Or when you start looking?
No, you start looking, but I didn't apply to Stevens Point until my senior year.
Yeah, no, I applied my senior year. But I remember talking to my mom about it, and I just kind of had a bit of a breakdown almost. It was like, I just can't, if I could act it out, it would be like, Mom, I cannot be sitting at a desk like for hours a day, like coding my ass off. Like I just, it doesn't really click with me. And she's like, okay, what do you want to do? And I said, I want to act. And my mom was like, okay, then do it. She was like super supportive.
Were you like
was great.
crying?
No, I wasn't crying. But I was upset. I was really upset because
Why were you upset?
Because I thought I had made like huge mistakes, and I thought that I should have been working towards like getting into a good school, for years before.
Well, I feel like everyone gets into college and then they think that. No matter what college you go to.
Yeah.
You could go to Yale and then say, oh my God, I wish I would have gone to Stanford.
Well, I don't really mean
Or
like
Harvard.
I wish I got into a better school, because obviously this school
I think it worked out.
Yeah, this school isn't bad.
No.
I mean, every program has its things, but I really wanted to go here because, again, the price aspect and for the training you get, it's pretty fantastic.
Especially in the Midwest.
Oh yeah, especially in the Midwest.
Like there isn't another
especially
school.
in Wisconsin.
There isn't
even.
another school in Wisconsin.
Like the one
this.
that could only rival it, I believe, would be like somewhere in Chicago, or even the Guthrie BFA acting program in Twin Cities.
Where is Ball State?
I have no clue.
Me either. That's why I asked. I just wondered because I know that's another school that a lot of people that I have had connections with have gone to.
Okay.
But I would compare it. So I would like what's the rival school that everyone talks about in comparison to Stevens Point?
Oh! I know what you're talking about. It's Viterbo.
Yeah, Viterbo. But there's another one. I thought there was another one. Maybe it's not.
I wouldn't be able to say.
I can't remember.
At any rate, so I had that big breakdown, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to school for acting, and I auditioned at 2 places. I auditioned for the program at UMD, University of Minnesota Duluth, and I got in there, and I got waitlisted for this program.
That's so weird that you got waitlisted.
Well, I was trash.
No,
before.
you were not.
I mean, I wasn't like.
What?
I mean, I was
how
pretty
did you know-
competent, but
how
like
did you
I was.
know you were waitlisted? Did you get a letter?
I got a letter
That's
that
so
said I was
crazy
waitlisted.
to me. I think I'm the only one that from our class that wasn't waitlisted.
You think? Well,
'Cause
Sage wasn't.
I didn't get a letter. I just got a call. I didn't get a letter like of acceptance. I just got a call.
Wow, fantastic.
I don't understand that though, because like
Look at
usually if you get in,
you.
you get the letter that says congratulations.
Yeah.
So it
So
doesn't
you
make
never
sense.
got a letter?
I never got anything.
That's crazy.
I just got a call.
I got a call and an email and a letter. I got the call. Well, they like sent it through like, I don't know, someone just walking from Stevens Point to there, because I got into the program before I even. I got the call that I got into the program before I even got the letter that I was waitlisted.
So were you super confused?
yeah, I was very confused.
You're just like, wait, I just got in.
But I mean, I guess we could talk a little bit about
where we're at right now.
Where we're at, like what kind of training we've had, what our credentials are for
Yeah.
talking about acting, really.
Gosh, I still feel like a young 18-year-old kid that doesn't know anything.
I mean, obviously,
That's the
there's
thing.
still so much to learn.
Just a little bit of the things that we've learned here at Stevens Point. We've trained in first year was really Meisner. Then we moved into
Meisner technique,
Alexander
technique,
Stanislavski.
Michael Chekhov technique,
Uda Hagen was one. Patsy Rodenberg.
voice.
Golly,
for that.
what else? Yeah, just a bunch. I can't.
Viewpoints and
Viewpoints,
Bogart.
Michael Chekhov. A lot of studying
Yep,
Michael
said
Chekhov's
Michael
work.
Chekhov.
I
I went to in depth with Michael Chekhov.
Yeah. Yeah. What
I wanna
else?
do more of that.
I feel like
Cool.
we've taken several theater history courses.
Oh yeah, I know. I know so much about just what theater
one
was
thing-
in the
one
past.
thing- yeah, the theater in the past is so much better than theater now. No offense to theater now.
Oh yeah.
But like the history of like, remember when we
mean,
learned
like
about
the-
that riot that happened because a show wasn't
Yes.
happening
The
or
day,
something?
like what I wouldn't give to go back and experience the pioneering of style,
Yeah.
of like stylized theater and stuff.
But like there was this big riot in the UK.
I think it was in London.
It was Europe, basically, somewhere in Europe. Hundreds of years ago, 100 years ago, somewhere around there. I can't remember that. I don't remember
more
the
than
date.
100 years ago.
I don't remember the situation, but there was a literal riot in the streets because the show.
It was an actor.
Yeah, an actor like wasn't going on.
No, an actor like portrayed. I think it was portrayed Hamlet differently than everybody else, and it was like, oh my god.
And it was such an uproar that people were throwing.
They were like
things.
burning stuff to the ground.
Like,
That sounds lit.
That's like politics today.
Oh yeah.
That's not theater today. That's the 2020 election.
Mm-hmm. You know what our first segment is, and this is an incredible segue.
What is it?
What is going on in the world?
It is. It's the first one. What's happening in the world? House readies final vote on 1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package.
Yeah, and people are actually really upset because it should be more.
It should be more.
It should it should be factored in that we get.
And we should have
better
gotten
stimulus
this.
checks.
What didn't they say it was supposed to be $2,000 stimulus check, and then it went down to $1,600?
No, that's what was originally wanted, the 2,000, but it went down to 1,200, I believe.
I just know that I'm not going to get anything because I'm currently a college student. By the way, we're in our last semester of our senior year, and we're about to move to Atlanta. In case
September
you guys didn't know
30th.
that. Yeah, it's 2021. It's March right now. We graduate in May, and then we will move to Atlanta September 30th.
There's recently a show that was an adaptation of Jose Saramago. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. His dystopian novel by the title of Blindness. It will be among the first productions to open in New York City since the coronavirus pandemic shuttered theaters a year ago. By the way, I'm reading an article written by Michael Paulson, published on March 19th, 2021, on the New York Times. It's a 75-minute show. It does not involve live actors, which considerably reduces the complexity of producing it during the pandemic.
You want to tell me how they put a show on without live actors?
Well, I'm assuming that we're going to find out.
What kind of show is that? I go to shows to see relationships. Not moving sets.
Oh, the play is written by Simon Stevens. Same person who wrote Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime.
Oh, okay.
Directed by Walter Mierhonan. I think that's how you pronounce that. Who also wrote he looks like he collaborated on Seawall and A Life, which is the recent show before the pandemic that starred Jake Gyllenhaal. And
yeah,
I heard that was really good.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Can't remember the other person, but it was someone famous.
What was it called?
Seawall / A Life. It will be. This show is set to be at.
Yeah, it is Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
You are correct.
12.5% capacity at this show. Blindness.
Mr. Sturridge.
What is that?
Tom Sturridge, British actor, had held us entranced all the way to the pin-drop quiet of the play's delicate final seconds when a robotic voice intruded from the orchestra of the Hudson Theater to deliver, what was it, an Amber Alert? Interesting, seeing Jake Gyllenhaal in a stage format.
Yeah, I'd like to...
Look at that picture. Sorry, audio only, folks. I'm showing Colin
I can subscribe it.
a picture. He looks like just a little...
He looks like a kid.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal, dressed in a blue button-up
Here,
and
camera.
a red undershirt.
Check that one out. It's
With
Jake
khakis.
Gyllenhaal in a blue button.
He looks very young. Anyway, so apparently in this show that we're talking about, Blindness, the audience just listens And
like,
I quote,
like they're doing right now.
This is blindness. I quote the article here. The audience listens via sanitized headphones to a story narrated by the British actor Juliet Stevenson. Cool.
So they listen.
Yes.
They go. You're on a date. You're taking this new girl. You just met her last week.
Okay.
You say, "Hey, honey, we're gonna go to."
I met this girl last week,
girl.
and I'm already calling her
Hey,
honey.
hey, cutie. hey, hey.
Carol. What Carol?
I don't know.
Okay,
Hey,
we'll
Carol.
call it Carol.
No, Carol's a nice name. Don't date a girl named Carol. Date a girl named Stacy.
Okay,
Stacy
Sarah.
sounds like a nice girl. Sarah sounds
Sarah's
like a
great.
great girl. Hey, Sarah, we're going to a performance this Friday night.
Yes.
And she says, "Great, awesome.
Great.
What time do you want me to be at your place?" You say, "Don't come to my place. I'll pick you up at 7. Show starts at 7:30.
Smooth.
You're a gentleman. You're going to get her." You guys pull up to the theater. You walk in. It says, "Blind, an adventure into the unknown."
Blind Nass.
Like new theater, right? You walk in. You sit down, and there's no stage. It's just two. It's just two
stage,
seats.
though. Look at what it looks like. This is the audience.
Okay, so there's a stage and some green lines.
Yeah, there's some green lights up in the air, but the audience.
You say,
just sits
"Okay,
there.
honey, this is different than a regular show that you would usually see. We're gonna keep our masks on, and we're gonna take these headphones that have most likely been touched by an 80-year-old man with diabetes,
Sanitized.
put them onto my head, and we're just gonna listen for an hour and a half." What do you think Sarah's gonna say to that?
Hey, I think that could lead to some pretty cute inside jokes.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, it could.
I mean, I
Think of sitting there with the headphones on and just holding hands.
it depends. Is
You can
Sarah
hold
like a theater
hands during the
person,
show.
or
And you guys can make eye contact, too.
and you're reacting to the same
At the
stuff?
same time.
This is a great date idea. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I've never said it was a bad date idea.
Oh,
I was
okay.
running you through the idea of taking a girl to the show,
Well,
making it a date. I think that there would be some, if Sarah's not a theater person and she wasn't open-minded, I think there would be a few kinks. But I think that, a few bumps in the road. What am I
Great,
talking
thank
about?
you.
Okay, this is
thank you for
PG.
clarifying.
This is PG. Just a few bumps in the road. But I think that it would be a good time.
I think it would be great. I would love to listen to this show.
Yeah, I want to know how it works, and I want to know how entertaining it is.
You know, I saw a Fringe show back in probably 2 years ago now, at the Minneapolis Fringe Festival, that we received headsets with pre-recording stuff, and it gave us instructions, and we were in the middle of a park, and the instructions were to go and find like a secluded place and listen to this recording, and it was really strange and really cool.
What was the recording?
It was just like random like stories. It was like children's stories, like narrated by someone with a creepy voice. It was like lullabies. It was really interesting. It was supposed to be like post-apocalyptic themed, and you were supposed to have been a person. You were supposed to have been a person who survived the apocalypse and found a tape like in the rubble
Oh,
of like days past.
sick.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's actually pretty dope.
I wish I remembered the company that put it on, but it's probably 2 years ago.
So the audience member puts themselves into the given circumstances.
Yeah, I think that's the future of theater.
Insane.
Yeah,
Well, that's immersive theater.
Yeah,
And that's
environmental
video games.
theater.
That's video games.
Yeah,
That's
even
what
that.
people are. That's that virtual reality that we're all moving to.
Yeah, I feel like theater might be like people want to live the situations almost.
But that's what's so special about live theater in comparison to a movie. I reach out and try and touch a movie. It's just a flat screen. I reach out and try and touch Jake Gyllenhaal in khakis.
You
with
get
a blue
tackled by
button up.
security.
Yeah, well, I can actually touch him, and he can actually spit on me from if I'm in the front row.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
bet you wish he would spit on you.
Come on. Let's segue into this next segment.
All right, what's our next segment?
I don't even know, dude.
I got
I feel
it
like
pulled
we
up.
need like sound effects for each of these segments.
Oh, we'll have sound effects.
Scene reading, we'll skip that one.
Yeah,
Basically
so
this
we can just do a little
segment.
explaining of it, I
Yeah.
guess. One segment that we're planning on doing is doing readings of scenes from different plays. I think
It's gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be super fun.
Are we gonna gender bend?
Yeah,
anything?
I think it could be anything. Anything we
So
want.
we can just. Do we want to switch off?
I think it has to be, PC, but I don't want to do
You mean
a role that was like
piece? Oh, of course. I'm
meant
talking
for
gender
someone
bend,
who's
like, we
black.
could play. I don't know. You could play Hamlet. I could be Ophelia.
Yeah, for
that's what I'm
sure.
talking
That
about.
sounds fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so I guess since Bailey's a big sports guy, we could go into sports with
We
Bailee.
just have a sports segment because I love sports. I'm a big Green Bay Packers fan, if you guys didn't know. And I swear you guys probably don't give a damn. Excuse my language. But you guys probably don't give a dang about sports. But Dak Prescott signed a 4-year, $160 million deal today.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
That's generational wealth. His grandson's grandson is going to be rich.
I can't even fathom
grandson's grandson's grandson is going to be rich.
I can't fathom that. That's so much money.
It's just a lot of money. Packers didn't place the franchise tag on Aaron Jones. The Bears franchise tagged Allen Robinson. None of these things matter at all. But just thought I would say it. All right, let's go to the high and low of the week.
I love this segment. So, I guess my high is a little bit career oriented.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
So, I was sitting in a Zoom lecture in our capstone experience class called Senior Showcase, and we were talking about networking, and I realized that I had been really lacking in my networking for a while, for like the last 5 days, and keeping up relationships with people back in Minnesota. And my good friend Zach Christensen, incredible director, incredible actor, based in the Minneapolis area currently, he emailed me and asked me if I would like to connect with a director actor by the name of Ken Rote, who did a lot of work in LA, and I said absolutely. Apparently Ken needed somebody to read for an audition that he was doing. He needed a scene partner for his audition. That's what I believed to be happening. So 5 days go by, which is my fault. I'm still learning.
And then we did this lecture about networking.
And I'm in the middle of this lecture, and I'm like, gosh, I need to send that email. So I emailed Ken, and I said, hey, if you still need that actor, I'm available. If you want to see some of my work, I have some monologues taped. And then he emails back within the first 15 minutes and says, we actually had the scene reading last night. And I was like, oh no, I missed my opportunity. However, then he says, however, I would love to see your material. Please send me over your monologues. And I hit the floor. That just goes to show you that even though some opportunities may be missed, you always have to take those you always have to follow through. I haven't heard back. I don't know if
you haven't heard back yet?
I haven't heard back yet, so it's not really looking good, but then again, I have no clue. But that just goes to show,
at least you got the work out there,
right? At least I got to show somebody
yeah.
who's based in Minneapolis, and and it just goes to show, to our listeners, that if you are looking to get into acting as a profession, you have to stay on top of the opportunities that you are basically handed, and that all comes with just replying to emails right away. And I've
that and even
with it.
building friendships and talking.
Truly,
to people.
some
people struggle just with the first step of talking to someone.
Yeah,
and I think that it says a lot about a person if they can hold a conversation and talk to people. Like after a show, we just had this little lecture from a person, or from one of our professors in our school here, and it was the same conversation that we had about networking, and If you go to a friend's show, you're going to want to go up to them after the show and say, great job. I love the show. You want to spread that love and that positivity. And I think that goes a long way in this industry.
Yes. Speaking of which, Ken Road is directing my friend Zach Christensen as Richard III right now. Zach Christensen is playing Richard III. That'll probably be going up in Minneapolis at some point. Please go ahead and check them out.
Are you going to go see it? Are you going to try and see it?
I'm going to try. Obviously. I'm gonna try
When
to.
is it? You don't know the dates?
I have no clue. I think they just started the rehearsal process.
So it'll be.
Yeah. Just something to look forward to. Anyway. Yeah. So my low of the week, probably, I don't know. I guess I work at a grocery store. I work at Aldi, and
Tough.
currently is my survival job. And we have early mornings where we have to stock the shelves. And I had a pallet tip over on me and shatter at least 5 cans of spaghetti sauce on the floor. And I had to clean it up with my bare hands. They made me eat it off the floor.
I would have. It's free food.
It's not going.
I'm a broke college kid.
Waste.
Give me the spaghetti.
So that's my high-low. What's your high-low, Bailee?
I'll start out with my low. I don't exactly know what my low is. I don't know. Probably
You're just a happy guy.
my low is before we go to the gym. I'm super tired and I feel like crap.
Oh, so that's like a continuous.
It's
low.
a continuous low. It's like I need to get that gym high. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I need to get those. I need to get the blood flowing.
Exercise,
It kicks off
endorphins.
It kicks off the day, and I have energy for the rest of the day, and then the rest of the day is great.
Yeah.
So I'd say my low is every morning I wake up and I haven't gone to the gym yet. My high for the week. This podcast. I'm excited.
Wow.
Yeah, like I love.
High praise.
I just like. I don't know. This is fun. Like
Yeah.
it's cool because we can have a conversation, but at the same time we're able to talk about like cool stories, and this is just fun. I didn't realize that I would love doing like long form content like this,
Yeah.
but it's pretty cool, and I'm excited to promote it too.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Great. So hurtling along at Mach speed. I guess story time segment. We kind of already had that, I guess, with my story.
Wait, what was your story? What
the
one?
story about
The pizza?
email, the
I mean the
networking.
spaghetti? Oh, I guess so.
Yeah,
The spaghetti was a good story too.
yeah, albeit short. Basically, story time will be anything that happens in our lives that is funny or tragic or I don't know, anything in between.
It'll be stuff will happen.
Stuff will happen. Another segment idea is actors react to acting. We don't really have a clip right now.
We can pull one up. We can pull one up.
No, we should probably be more prepared for the next one.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, and we only have about 24 minutes left to max out to get to an hour.
Wait, what are we at right now? How
We're
long
at
have we been talking?
36 minutes.
36 minutes we've been talking?
Yeah.
Feels like 6 minutes, man.
Great. Dialect/accent time.
Oh, we need to do this.
Yeah, so basically the idea is we put an accent or a dialect into a hat, and one of us pulls out one of those accents or dialects and has to speak for the next, 10 minutes in that dialect?
Yeah, something like that.
We've had dialects training here at our college, but I'll say it like
There are a lot of dialects that I can't do.
Yes. So it should hilarity will ensue. Yeah, we just can't really do a lot of these currently.
What? Whoa. That was an
got-
awkward silence.
Sorry, I'm reading.
Oh yeah, I mean we're kind of running out of segments because we have a gym advice / gym thing.
Yeah.
But like,
But I don't know. That that could be just like one topic we talk about, because
physicality and being physically fit and having strong legs makes a strong actor. There, I said it.
I'm gonna disagree.
What?
Yeah, I think there's incredible actors of all body types.
I mean, yeah. But I think that having you're going to get cast in specific roles.
Right.
It depends on what your archetype is and what kind of roles you want to get.
Yeah, if you want to market yourself differently, then obviously physical fitness for a character who's physically fit is going to be precedent.
If you don't like that quote, I was quoting Park Fetch. Thank you very much.
Oh,
but
really?
I do think that strong legs make a strong actor.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it
like
gives you such a strong.
You have to know how your body moves.
It gives you a very strong base, and it makes you such a strong presence, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It also depends on where your center is, your center of gravity.
Mm-hmm. I guess
people discover
like
that in
the
schooling.
The part about that quote that I disagree with is that you have to be physically fit.
You have to be.
Actor.
Well, yeah, I know.
Right.
I mean, like, strong legs make a strong actor. There are strong actors that probably don't have the strongest legs in the world.
Yeah. Wait, like, I don't Yeah, make sure you do your squats.
Like Michael Cera or Jesse Eisenberg.
I could snap their legs.
I'm pretty sure they don't have super strong legs.
Yeah.
But they're good actors.
They're great actors. But yeah, what an interesting concept. Yeah, I guess our final segment, which we've kind of just been talking about throughout the entire podcast, and I think the way that it should be is our life/career update. Something we're looking forward to. I'm looking forward to getting
out of here,
out of Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to. Well, I just had a heart attack. I'm still in the heart attack. A change of scenery. I'm looking forward to a change of scenery.
Changes of scenery are always really good for you. I think.
It's not that I don't like Stevens Point, and it's not that I didn't have fun memories here. It's just, I think, putting yourself into a new environment and surrounding yourself with things that make you grow is key. I mean, people say success is like hard work, preparation, plus opportunity when they meet. And I feel like, yes, we have opportunities here on campus, but like we're not going to have true plentiful opportunity until we put ourselves into a larger market.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that moving is such an imperative thing for actors to do.
I just cracked something in my leg.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why, like, actors, way back when, like, a traveling band of players, like, that would go where people would hear their stories, You have to go to where people are creating the stories and wanting to
see the stories.
Yeah. And you're right. I think, yeah, I have a lot of good things to remember about this place, and I have some not so good things to remember about this place. However, it all boils down to it's time to go.
Yeah.
And when you know it's time to go,
Whoa.
it's time to
go. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. And it's interesting because it's a mix of senioritis and it's a mix of the anticipation of getting out of here.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really exciting. Because Colin and I are both aware that there's opportunity, and the fact that we're aware of the opportunity is what makes us just that much more excited.
Like it's out there.
We had a Zoom meeting with a girl who we know who went to Stevens Point and got the same degree as us. and she's currently based in Atlanta. And she told us some stories today about how she really loves the city and she thinks it's a great place to be for film and TV work. She said the theater market isn't specifically designed to financially support actors, but at the same time, she said there's still great improv comedy and theater that we can see. But we
Bottom line is
there's opportunity there.
There's work.
Bottom line is there's work. And she said that the film and TV industry is flourishing. Quote, flourishing. That's what she said. So, hey, sign me up. Do we want to do a story time to finish?
Kind of sure. Do you got a story?
We could do an improv story time.
Okay.
What do you think? We play off of each other?
Sure. Like, is it like a one-word kind of story?
No. I was thinking like we set the scene and we just build off of it, I guess.
All right.
Like if you have something to add, just add it.
Okay.
This is about to be a Lord of the Rings trilogy that's just drawn out over the course of our entire podcast.
This is actually kind of cool. Okay, so who's our main character?
We gotta know he's the main character. He's gotta have that look in his eye.
Or the sound in his voice.
Yeah, shoot, that's right. How should he talk?
I think he should talk like this.
No, I don't know if that's the main...
I think it's the main character. It's my main character. All right. His name is Sir...
Alan Bard.
Sir Alan Bard.
Sir Alan Bard.
Sir
His middle name is
Bard.
Alan, last name Bard.
Okay. So...
His first name is literally Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Sir?
Mr. Sir.
All right.
Mr. Sir Alan Bard.
We join Mr. Sir Alan Bard. Mr. Sir Alan Bard. He goes. Where does he go?
He is from the outskirts of the town Manchester in the United Kingdom.
He's from the outskirts of Manchester in the United Kingdom.
And he has a dog. He has a dog with 3 legs named Skibbles. And he has this tradition where every day he walks Skibbles to the park and he meets with this other dog named Kibbles. So it's Skibbles and Kibbles.
My goodness.
And he goes to the dog park one day and Kibbles doesn't show up.
Okay. Boom. We got our story.
This is the story.
All right. Ready? Oh my goodness, what a beautiful day to be walking outside with my wonderful 3-legged dog, Skibbles. Skibbles. Speak.
Ow! Ow!
Good boy. Okay. We're going to the dog park today, Skibbles. Would you like to do that? Oh, yes. Fantastic. Okay. So we're walking along this line, okay? We're walking along the highway because there's no regular streets in the outskirts of Manchester.
This is dangerous. I don't like this. And then
Skibbles, you can talk.
No. This is Skibbles' inward monologue. He talks like this.
So Sir Alan Bard cannot hear.
This is so dangerous. Mr. Sir is the stupidest owner ever.
I'm just gonna keep walking down this highway into
odds that we die
traffic.
here are probably 95%.
Oh, look, we're here at the dog park. See, I told you this is the fastest way down I-95.
Where the hell is Kibbles?
Oh, your friend is missing.
Ow!
Oh, my goodness. Where's Kibbles? Oh, look, it's Kibbles' owner. Hello. Mr. God, I can't remember your name.
Ow!
Josh. Your name is Josh. Are you Kibbles' owner?
Yeah, dude. My name's What's up, man? My name's Josh.
What an interesting. Where are you from? What an interesting accent,
Dude, we've been going here to this dog park for 3 months now, man.
Oh, but I've never met
I'm
you.
from Burbank, Cali, bro.
You're right. I mean, our dogs play together, but this is
Yeah,
the first time that I'm talking to
I
you.
hate to tell you this. In fact, I came here today because I wanted to let you know that, Kibbles ran away last night.
No.
Yeah, Kibbles ran away last night, bro, and we gotta find him.
We?
Because I know that Kibbles and Skibbles are meant to be together. Okay? So, I packed up my Jeep Ford Wrangler from 04. It's Jeep Ford.
I hear that's a good make and model.
It's because it's got.
I hear that's 4-wheel drive.
It's got Ford wheels, but it's a Jeep body. All right.
Do you have the top
I've got the
on it?
surfboards in the back, bro.
No way. I love surfing.
You're about to get in to my car.
Oh my god. So forward. I like it.
And guess where we're going? Guess where Kibbles went?
You know? She's not lost.
Dude, Kibbles, mediocre at running away. Left the tracks in the backyard, bro.
Guess rookie
where?
Mistake.
Guess where they pointed?
Where?
India. We're going to India,
I
across the
wanted
border.
to go to India.
And guess what? I got family over there, bro.
No way.
Yep, I've got family. Kibbles' mother is in India. That's why she ran that way.
Okay.
Skibbles, you want to... Ow, 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 ow. I think he said yes.
Well, if anybody knows my dog more than me, it's this complete stranger at the dog park. So we're going to get into your Jeep. What is it? Did you say it was a Jeep Ford Wrangler?
A Jeep Ford 04 Wrangler. Okay. Jeep Ford 04 Wrangler. Be
Yes.
careful, the door handle gets stuck sometimes.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Is it like this? Can I?
Just
How?
pull on the bottom with your foot. I have a little latch down there.
Oh, okay.
Be
Like
careful.
underneath
Careful.
the vehicle?
Careful. There's nails.
Ah!
Just kidding. That was fake. That was my foot.
Your foot is sharp as nails.
I know. Get in.
All right. I'm
bro.
in. I'm in. I had
So,
to climb over
Got
the
Skibbles.
door.
Hey, can you buckle Skibbles in, please?
Oh, come here, Skibbles. There you go. There you go. Hey!
Ow, ow.
That's what I like to hear. All right.
All right, man. So first things first.
Okay.
We're taking shifts. I'll drive 5 hours. You drive 3. This is my car. You break it. You buy it.
We're going on this huge trip
In my Jeep Ford 04
in your
Wrangler.
Jeep Ford 04 Wrangler
Yeah.
from Manchester, United Kingdom,
To India, bro.
to India.
Straight road.
Well,
All right.
okay. Are you ready, Skibbles?
And we're off. Ow. Ow, ow. Ow.
It was then that I realized that my owner, Sir
Sir
Alan
Alan Bard. How could you forget?
Sorry, this is Skibbles' the internal thoughts.
Yeah.
My owner, Sir Alan Bard, would go on to be the most renowned hero in all of the
Manchester?
countries that are in between Manchester and India.
Germany.
First stop.
Ukraine.
First stop, Germany.
All right, bro. Until next time on Skibbles and Kibbles.
That's what we're calling this
Yeah,
story.
I guess we might as well call it Skibbles and
I
Kibbles.
mean, might as well call it Skibbles and Kibbles because I'm at the edge of my seat.
Dude, they're going on a journey to India in a Jeep Ford 04 Wrangler.
Incredible gas mileage on that car.
Did you hear? Josh said that you're buying gas half the time.
Oh, God.
He drives 5 hours. Sir Alan Bard drives 3.
That's terrible.
You break it, you buy it.
Okay.
I think it's going to be fun. It'll be fun to continue
it is gonna
that.
I think it's going to be a great journey. to be honest.
I'm interested to see who they run into along the way. That's what I want to know.
There's going to be... I guarantee there's going to be a cast of characters. That's for sure.
What is Kibbles doing?
She ran away?
Dogs don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Dogs, you got a roof over your head. You got food and water in your bowl. But when that door opens,
I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm out of there. I'm a lightning bolt. I'm Usain Bolt.
I'm out of here.
I'm fast. I'm faster than you. You
That's
can't
what they're
catch
trying
me.
to prove, truly.
Why? It doesn't make sense. That would be like if I ran away from my mother when she was breastfeeding.
I think
me.
I'm going to start.
I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. I just start crawling away from the food.
I'm just going to start running away from you whenever you open the front door.
Why?
Because I'm faster than you.
I need to go eat some food.
Yeah, I think this is a great place to end our first podcast. We're looking at a sign-off.
Sign-off?
That's what it says at the bottom of our little sheet here.
The sign-off is follow the podcast, and hopefully by the time this podcast is up, we'll have it up on YouTube too. Or we'll have it up on YouTube in the coming days.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening, everyone. My name's Bailee.
My name's Collan.
And we're two actors. That was so bad.
Bye.